Dear Valerie Castro, NBC News correspondent, please find the answers to the questions that you had asked in your email. Ms. Castro asks, is there any statement or comment regarding allegations of sexual assault by Nithyananda and his reported fugitive status from India?
Ms. Castro, this case is absolutely false. Many prominent human rights advocates have given independent reports and legal opinions attesting this. Among them is world-renowned Queen's Counsel from UK, Mr. Geoffrey Robertson, who says in this report about the persecution, quote, "It arises more generally from the demonization of the leader and guru by the media and state government officials as a result of false sexual abuse charges first leveled against him in 2010 and pursued in a manner that amounts to an abuse of process," unquote. He further adds that, quote, "The state of the prosecution evidenced in both cases is weak, and it is reasonably likely that he will be eventually acquitted. It is particularly concerning that the central government is urging states to encourage police action against him, which is marks of persecution and reprisal for his complaints to the UN," unquote. Finally, quote, "For the reasons explained above, I consider that the leader of the ASMT and his followers have suffered and most likely are still suffering persecution on the grounds of religious belief contrary to Article 18 of the ICCPR," unquote. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was proven innocent by the California U.S. Court on April 4, 2013. The court ruled in favor of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism and fined the forced victims nearly $500,000 in fine. This is also recognized by Mr. Geoffrey Robertson QC, stating, quote, "Both A and B's claims against PN were dismissed in U.S. cases with cost and in A's case with damages. Further evidence emerged in the U.S. proceedings to show that the allegations were false," unquote. Mr. Robertson says in his report that, quote, "He did not jump bail but was out on bail when he left India, and he was entitled to do. And he has remained abroad in order to seek asylum because he claims a well-founded fear of persecution," unquote. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is not a fugitive, but a persecuted individual whose basic rights were denied. The passport authorities did not renew his passport even after the Indian court ordered them to do so. Further, innumerable attempts were made on the life of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. For all these reasons, he was moved to a safe place by his disciples and followers. Interpol has rejected any request to issue any notices for him based on evidence that was presented to them.
Ms. Castro further asks, where is the United States of Kailasa located? Where is its capital or headquarters?
Ms. Castro, we are a revival of the ancient enlightened Hindu civilizational nation operating through a group of NGOs in multiple countries across the world. It was established much in the spirit of a country like the Sovereign Order of Malta, a borderless, service-oriented nation. Its vision is living enlightenment for all, leading to global peace, irrespective of any external differences including gender, race, nationality, color, caste, creed, etc. It is established on the principle of oneness, or Advaita in Sanskrit.
Next question, Ms. Castro asks, is there any statement or response to allegations that the sister city agreement with Newark, New Jersey was fraudulent?
We have not frauded anyone. Organizations representing Kailasa have established sister city relationships with many cities around the world, including Newark, to continue our humanitarian services and promote global peace through better understanding of diverse cultures. It is important to clarify that Kailasa and its representatives have not frauded anyone, nor are we fake. We are a legitimate organization established on teachings of an established religion in pursuit of serving humanity. Our hope is that the independent Western media will not parrot false narratives from our detractors. We remain committed to our purpose towards global peace.
Ms. Castro asks, any statement or response to claims that Kailasa is not in fact a real country?
Kailasa is the revival of the ancient enlightened Hindu civilizational nation with presence in many countries around the world. It was established much in the spirit of a country like the Sovereign Order of Malta, a borderless service-oriented nation. We operate in multiple countries through NGOs around the world where we offer free food, yoga and meditation, and self-empowerment classes apart from religious services. We hope that our previous responses have clarified your questions. Please let us know if you have any further questions and we will be happy to answer them for you. Thank you.